Welcome back to my channel. This is Lisa. Today's topic is how to get rid of the circles underneath your eyes.
Hi guys, I'm back. Well, I have my glasses so you can see, so I could see and give you the right information. So, I'm gonna start with the Estee Lauder moisturizer. This is anti-aging cell powder cream, and it is PF 15. Now what I do is that I use this underneath my makeup, or underneath any. The first thing I do is the darker circles. What I do is that I start with the eye putty from First Aid Beauty. Okay. Then I go in with Bye Bye Under Eye. Okay, that's the second product I put on top. Now, the first product I use is the moisturizer, the Estee Lauder moisturizer I just showed you. Sometimes I do use the Ultra Repair Tint Moisturizer. If I want a little bit more color, I go ahead and I use the tint moisturizer. But for today's presentation, I'm just going to use the products I'm telling you now. And the last one is the PERRICONE MD. I mean, this is a very expensive makeup line. They have a lot of coverage. I basically look for this particular concealer at TJ Maxx or at Marshall's, because sometimes they have them there and they cost a fraction of what you will pay if you go to Ulta or to Sephora's. So I bought this one from Marshall's, and the last one I bought it from TJ Maxx. So you can find them, but if you don't, you could find them at Ulta or Sephora. Okay, but these are the four items that I use to take care of my black circles underneath my eyes, because they seem to never want to go away. Okay, so I'm going to take off my glasses, and I'm going to start, like I said, with the eye balm. You just put it all the way down. Got very dark circles. This is really good for your lips too, and they're chapped. It's really good. Okay, so what this does is it kind of like puts like a real sheer coat over right underneath your eyes, because you know how your eyes are very sensitive. So that's why I start with it. Is the Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. This is one of the new ones that they have. They had a little tube. It was a little bit more sheer, but this is more creamier, and it actually is a lot more. It has more consistency, but it doesn't feel heavy. It's very light. So you put the bond first, and then you go ahead with the Bye Bye Baby concealer, the new one that comes in this little tuggy thing here. So I go in with the concealer. Remember, this is a very expensive product. You know, is supposed to be one of the best concealers, but I'll be honest with you, it doesn't just work alone with the concealer. If I was to put it on alone, it won't cover my dark circles. Okay, so I go in and I do a couple lines and a little one in the middle. Now, this is before I even put any makeup. I do this before I put any makeup at all whatsoever in my face. This is the first thing that I do because this sits there for a while. And what happens is that it starts settling, and it starts like stretching the skin on its own with the products. And then when I put on my foundation, it's smooth, very smooth, and it lasts like for at least 8 hours. I mean, really, you really have to sweat, dance, and party for this to like be gone. So I'm gonna use my makeup buffer here. Make sure that I do every evenly. I need a little bit more over here just to even it up. Now, you already see a difference. You see how the dark circles are like there, but then they're not like out there. So you're gonna see. So after I do that, I do my eyebrows. That's the first thing I do, my eyebrows. So now we're gonna go on, and I'm gonna today. Let me see what I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna use the Laura Geller Cover Look. Yeah, the Laura Geller Cover Look. I have to put my glasses on because I'm nearsighted. So yeah, it's Laura Geller New York Cover Look Cream Foundation. This color is, for my complexion, is honey. So I don't use a lot of makeup. I mean, I don't use a lot of foundation. Basically, I take like a little dot like this, and I basically do this. Just to give it a little, to give my face a little color, and to help to conceal the dark circles under my eye. So basically, this is what I do. I don't put a lot of makeup on. I just kind of like put a little bit here and there, and I just pat it in. Now I move my way up. See, I move my way up with the little makeup that I did put on my face. Okay, make sure that's all even. Not a lot of makeup. You see, it's just basically just to give me a tint, a little light tint. And what I do next is that I go in again, one dot and one dot. This could be used with any makeup that you're using. It just has to be creamy, and it has to be moisturized. It can't be like a MAC makeup, because it's not going to work the same. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, I covered did my face. It's all kind of even, the color right, my nose, but under my eyes, you see how bright they look? And it stays a long time. It's amazing. These two products together are amazing. Okay, I'm going to then go in and put a little bit of Too Faced I use this primer before I put any color in on my eyelids, so it could stay longer. And you know, I don't put a lot of makeup on. This is very I have very casual kind of. I try to make it look natural, unless I'm going out to a party or something. Then I could I'll go into more detail and get a little bit more fancy. But this is just like on a casual day. I mean, I don't like walking around with my face with these dark circles. I feel uncomfortable, and so I do this if I'm just going to be hanging around the house, going to the groceries or anything like that, or going to go to the movies with my husband, or do something, you know, go out, you know, hanging out for dinner or something like that. That's how this is my routine. This is what I would do. Okay, now the next thing is I will go in and put a little bit of eyeshadow in the neutral colors. I have the Too Faced Peach. Oh, these colors, not only they smell good, they also very good. But it's extra that it smells good. Okay, let me use my glasses again. So right now I'm gonna be putting on Georgia and Peach and Creams combined as the base. Okay, as the base. Okay, and I just basically, you know, want it to be even. And I basically want my eyelids to look kind of natural. So these two colors are almost gone because, you know, like I said, I do this routine when I am gonna just hang around the house or go out to dinner or whatever. Nothing fancy. If I'm going to a wedding or something like that, or to the opera or something like that, then of course I would get a little bit more fancy. But this is just like a quick, let's get out of the house kind of makeup. Right now I'm just gonna put a little bit of like a peach color to give me the summer look. The Candied Peach. So I'm gonna just use that and put it on my bottom, just on the bottom lid. You see? So basically, the top, since I covered the whole eyelid with the peach and the light color, like basically the reason why I actually do it with the lighter colors is because when you're gonna put on some eye makeup, it's best if you not only have a primer, but you also need to like kind of balance out your two eyelids to make sure they have the same color, because sometimes we do have like one eyelid darker than the other, and that's not cute, because when you try to put the makeup on top, the eyeshadow on top, it doesn't look the same. So that's it. that was the hard work. Okay, so I did that. Now what I do next is that I put my mascara. I put my mascara simply because if I get it underneath my eyes, I could then put a little bit of more of the Estee Lauder primer that I also use at the end of putting on the makeup. The mascara. So the mascara that I'm using right now, I'm sorry that I have to keep putting on my glasses, but I want to give you the right information. Estee Lauder. You hear? Make a big difference. I already have pretty long eyelashes. I mean, not long, but I have them pretty long. And basically, I go in and I just like to spread them apart a little. So I did the one eyebrow. I mean, eyelashes. And I'm gonna go in to the other. Okay, you see how it opens your eyes. I mean, it really opens your eyes. And I know a lot of people, they use mascara on the bottom lashes, but I don't. Because it always runs, no matter if I buy waterproof, bulletproof, they always run. So I basically do the top lashes, and you know, it works for me. I mean, my eyelashes, I'm satisfied with the way they look, and it actually helps for my eyes to be opened up, and it also depends on the mascara that you use. Okay, now I'm going last with the this is the double wear Estee Lauder concealer. Okay, this is my last touch up to underneath my eyes to make sure that those dark circles don't come back for a while, until I get back home and take off my makeup. I'm gonna look in this mirror because it has a magnifying glass. I'll be back. Okay. So you see, I don't have the circles anymore. You see how just my eyelid, my bottom of my lids look, my eyes look, they don't look puffy. You don't see the circles, and that makes me happy. I mean, it actually stays. If you do this process, it'll stay all day, unless you go swimming. If you go to the pool, it's not gonna work. But otherwise, it will. So then next, what I do is to actually just make sure that I put a powder just to set the makeup that I have put on, and that I don't have no curly no, when I'm talking about curly, no shine, and that it sits there, you know. And I use the Makeup Forever powder after I put the mascara, the eyeshadow, the primer, and the concealer underneath the eye. Next, what I do is that I just put a little bit of, and the blush that I use is from MAC. That's from MAC. You see? And this color is Lovejoy. The number is 856. Go in there, and a little bit around my neck. To dust off at the top of underneath my eyebrows, I always go in with a clean flat brush. It might have a little bit of the peach that I used before, but it's just to clean it up. Okay. See? And so to finish it off, I use like a neutral lipstick. This is also by Laura Geller. Okay, I love her lipstick. They're very moist, they go on smooth, and they stay a while unless you're having steak dinner. Okay, so yeah, this is my 1, 2, 3 run out the house makeup. My circles are covered, and this is probably a little bit too much. I think I put too much eyeshadow, but this is the easiest way to cover these circles. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have tried everything. I went to every YouTube page looking to see if anything will help me to cover these dark circles underneath my eyes, and I just one day tried all these products together and it worked. So I'm gonna list all the products down at the bottom, and if you didn't subscribe to my page, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.